Today we are grinding to Mythic. It is the same list as last time, no changes. The deck works well, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Here we go. This is it. This is the time I get to Mythic. My time is now. This hand is terribly slow. Nothing to do until turn 3. Oh, Mull. This is a lot better. I'll put back the Trespasser, since we don't need 2 things to do on turn 3. And Fable is probably better. Play the Swamp to keep up Cut Down. Rewarded. Next we'll play the Mountain to keep up Gopher Throat. And we're rewarded again. Never mind, I forget. Artifact creature. Just kidding. I feel like in most metas, Infernal Grasp is better than Gopher Throat. But in this particular meta, artifacts aren't that popular, but also Mono Red is extremely popular. So you really don't want to be running any lands that damage yourself. I don't know whether or not to attack. If I attack and I take 5, I go to 9. I think I do attack. The thing is, the Raiju grows every time he attacks, so he wants to be attacking. He's an okay blocker, he could keep the Mutt back, but if he doesn't attack, he's a 3-power creature, and then he would trade with the Mutt, right? At least now he's a 4-power creature. Play a land and a Harvester, and now we'll pass. We have Gopher Throat up plus filtering the Takenuma. This is good. Our Raiju gets to live and we double trade. I wouldn't say I'm feeling pretty safe. I am on 7 life. Should I filter the Raiju, the Gopher Throat instead? Since this does kind of get me a card. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Put a counter on the Sheoldred. Make her harder to burn down with some sort of red burn spell. And we're feeling pretty good. First Mutt. Chooses not to discard. Whatever he has must be decent. I'm not taking 3 damage. If I take 3 damage there and he has Lightning Strike, it's lethal. Okay, we got him. Junkyard Genius. Untapped land. Crack the Genius. Menace. He can't block anything. Good game. And that puts us at Diamond 1 win. Okay. Mythic, here we come. Just a few more wins. Hopefully our deck is kind to us. We don't have a turn 2 play, but having Cut Down makes this hand completely keepable. Beautiful. There are a few cards he might play that Cut Down doesn't hit. because of the faces counter, but most things it will still hit. Phoenix Chick is the usual suspect. I am so wise. We're off to a really good start. Mono red is really threatening right now. Like, it can come back and do a ton of damage. But having already killed a threat, gained a life, and put a creature on board that has a good ward cost, it feels good. Opponent could play Mechanized Warfare and then try to trade. Oh, he chooses to Lightning Strike. That's so worth it for us. It's a 2-for-1. Lightning Strike plus. Plus. What does he discard? Plus a 2-mana haste creature. Take that any day. Do I play the Florian or the Trespasser? I'll play the Trespasser. Exile a creature, gain another life. And then it has the ward cost again. Now we're gonna actually attack. Yeah, I think we are. It sucks a bit that there's no creatures in graveyards to exile. We'll play the Florian and attack and try to hit a land. It's fine to exile his instant and sorceries anyways, because he could always be playing Bloodthirsty Adversaries. The red mana haste mythic. Opponent didn't have the land to play his Raiju. Gets in for 2 damage in the air. I'm to just attack for 6 and try to hit a Sheoldred. I'd like to hit a Sheoldred or a cut down. We're likely to hit something since we get to look at the top 3 cards now because he blocked. Okay. We'll grab the Underdog and we'll play our second black mana and play the Underdog and the Genius. And now we're setting ourselves up for lethal next turn. Feels like we're in a good position. Let me just math and make sure here. Oh yeah, we got lethal for sure. So we take land for turn, Trespasser, trigger the Genius, give everything haste +1 and menace, and there's the scoop, baby. Alright, 2 wins, Smith, Diamond 1, or more. Hand is keepable, feels like the best hand I've drawn in the last little while. Not too much to make it better, other than maybe a cut down. Maybe 1 Sheoldred to replace one of the 3 drops. We love to see opponent play nothing turn 1. Okay, Harbin. So we are up against Azorius Flyers. Wrong deck. What don't we want to see? Probably Brutal Cathar. That would suck. If I get to trade my Harvester with anything, I'll do it right away. We don't. That's okay. So next up, we will Trespasser. Get rid of our own creature for the life gain. Just trying to hang in there. Man, what's the most valuable thing? Gopher Throat or Sheoldred? It's gotta be Sheoldred because of the blood token. Oh, no. Okay, so we take 7. Okay, at least we have a double spell. We could play the Genius. But not like that. Oh, wait a second. We have 5 mana. We don't have the double spell. Okay, think about it. I could gain a life with the Trespasser, and then go for throw the veteran on his turn, and I'll take 5 damage from these two, and go to 1. Is that the best play though? No, probably not. Probably to play defensive is the best play. I'll just pass the turn. With Gopher Throat up. And then I could sack the clue or the blood token. I've got a good blocker. Okay. So we get rid of that. Get to eat this. And we take 3 damage. Sheoldred is a good draw. Damn. That is not a good draw. I think we're just dead in the air no matter what. He could gain us 2 life. So we gotta gain life, and we have to hit a kill spell for one of the flyers. That's the only way. We did it. We hit what we needed. So we play the land. We play the Fable. We attack, gaining 2. Of the 2 creatures, which do I kill? Probably the Sky Strike Officer right now, right? Because if it attacks and makes a token, that's bad. But the Harbin hits harder. I go to 1. If I go to 1, then I'm dead next turn in the air for sure. So I have to kill the Skystrike Officer, even though the officer is going to make a 1/1 when it attacks. Maybe I'm wrong. I definitely could be wrong. There could be some logical argument to convince me that Skystrike Officer would have been the better target. But I feel like right now the most important thing is protecting the life total. Being at 3, we can't afford to go to 1. At least this way, if we go to 2, we gain 2 life with the Glutton. And then the Skystrike Officer is representing lethal. Because the Harbin puts us to 1. We gain 2 and we're at 3, and he still hits for 3, so he just has lethal in the air no matter what. So we just double spell. Attack on the ground, gain 2 life. This and this. I don't think opponent can do it unless he has a removal spell plus the veteran. Because if he plays the veteran, puts the counter on the officer, that's 3 damage, and removes one of the blockers, he gets in for 1. He's short, he doesn't have it. We win, we win, we win. Yes! Fable flips, we trigger the Genius, attack with all. 5 creatures with Menace is too much to deal with. Oh, right. Hang on now. No, we win no matter what. He's on 2. The Thundering Raiju trigger will kill him. This flips. We attack with both. Put a counter on reflections. Exile a creature. Lethal. GG. I can smell the Mythic. 3 wins away. Love this hand, honestly. Don't mind having a top land turn 1. One deck I've started running into a lot less is mono black. Mono black aggro, I mean. I still see the mono black control a little bit, but you know, evolving sleeper turn 1, turn 2 underdog. I haven't run into that deck in a little bit. Maybe because everyone that was playing it got to Mythic, left me behind.
A fight? And you think you can win?
So he threatens the trade. He offers the trade, and if I don't take it, he just -2s the Lily. I feel like this is not horrible, but would I rather him... I think I would, yeah. I think I'd rather him have to activate the Liliana. Yeah, I'll make him activate the Liliana. Then, assuming he doesn't have another removal spell in hand, we'll go Genius, make the Power Stone. Next turn, we have the mana to Harvester and trigger the Genius, giving the Harvester haste and menace. It'll be a 4/2.
Don't overthink things.
Oh, I'm overthinking. So we take the underdog when it attacks. We're happy to see that the Trespasser is in. Liliana is dead. Thinking 2 turns ahead there. this Power Stone can pay for activating the Junkyard Genius's ability. We'll sack a blood token because the Power Stone is really valuable right now. Next turn we might take 7 damage. Or 6. No creatures in graveyard. Oh, there is one. 7, probably. Puts us to 6. I don't know if I could afford to go to 6. Maybe I have to block the underdog here. Yeah. I will. So Mirror Breaker. We'll cycle away a land here. See what we hit. Should have done that first. Yeah, I really should have done that first. Oh well. Opponent probably has a removal spell. So double blocking is bad for us. He just kills it after blocks and blows us out. He does have it. We are almost stable, but we have to block here. We're sacrificing board state to keep our life up. If we go to 3, we're just too close to the danger zone. Nothing to kill that with. Alright. Darn, darn, darn. Good game. And another decent hand. Definitely keeping this one. Looks like mono white soldiers, perhaps mono white mid-range. This does look like the mid-range deck. Sacrifice the land, draw a card if you control an artifact, and an enchantment. I see. You can draw 2 cards if you control both. Very cool. We just curve out playing our underdog. No need to go for throat on a 1/1. So let me remember here. Mono white mid-range high end is like Sarah Paragon, Sanctuary Wardens. He could be playing Portal to Phyrexia. I'll attack, see what he does. Chooses to chump. Interesting choice. Not sure I'm convinced it's good, but whatever. I'll play the Harvester and pass. I'm gonna just hold on to the Trespasser because of his ability to discard, to destroy, blah, you know what I'm saying, exile creatures from the graveyard. It could be invaluable if the opponent's playing a Phyrexia combo, like Portal to Phyrexia. That is a card that a lot of people are playing. And if his deck is like a reanimate mono white version, we want to kill it as or exile it from the graveyard the instant it goes in there. So we're going to attack with both, offer the trades. He's not going to take it because Steel Seraph is too good. Oh, he's going to take it. So that's really representative of a Terra Paragon. He doesn't mind losing his stuff because he plans to recur it all anyways. So I'm expecting Sarah Paragon right now. He chooses to destroy the Sheoldred instead. Which, if he has the Paragon, it's the wrong move because he's on 20. He could afford to take 2 damage there. And now, I'm going to start exiling his permanents from his graveyard. Starting with the farmhand. That's a good one for him to recur, since it can get him an extra land, which he seems to be missing. We left the mana up just for that. And we're gonna get rid of that right away. And next up, we're gonna get rid of the Spirited Companion. Because it's cheaper in mana. There's one more creature in the graveyard. I'm thinking I'm gonna cycle away the Cut Down. It seems to be the less impactful card in this matchup. Before we cast anything, we'll attack with both and see what he does. Shout out to the Trespassers who have gained us 7 life this game. Whopping 7. Okay, the Harvester. Pass the turn with Gopher, throw it up again. Dawnstar. Okay. Will I just kill it? Let's, because that top 7 puts total number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 4 or less. So he basically gets to just search up a Sarah Paragon, probably, right? Does that change your decision? I don't think so. Alright, let's just see what he hits. We'll operate with as much information as we can when we attack next turn. Maybe the best time to cast Gopher Throat is after he declares blocks. Then there's a chance I don't cast Sheoldred next turn because I don't have the mana. A lot to think about. Opponent hits Wandering Emperor, pays the ward cost. Okay.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Okay, that's an interesting draw. Without that draw, the plan was for sure kill the Emperor, play Sheoldred. But now, is there an argument to say the best plan is to just go face? Hit opponent for 7 damage? Put him on 4? It's pretty threatening. I think I'll actually keep the Raiju in reserve. Putting opponent on 4 is strong, but he could definitely stabilize and recover from that. Play Sheoldred, get in for 2 damage guaranteed. And Bankbuster's not it. We did it. That's the game, I think. GG. What are we at? What are we at? I'm in tier 3. I'm in 1 tier 3. Dangerously close. Let's get it! Man, mono black aggro. That was hard to deal with. I feel like if we had the exact same hand and opponent had the exact same hand and we had the play, we would win that game. The play is just so powerful. Gotta mute opponent because that thing is too annoying. We'll play the Sulfurous Springs, potentially damaging ourselves, because we want to have cut down for Thalia or that. That's the best target. I'll just kill it right now. Harvester, yes. This feels like a good matchup for us. Opponent will have a hard time running us over. He should have put it on the front liner and attacked. If I trade, he gets a 1-1. Okay, Haunted Ridge, pass the turn. We'll keep up Gopher Throat as well as Blood Token. Valiant Veteran. Yep. So, we'll kill the Siege Veteran with Gopher Throat. It does not make a 1-1 whenever it dies. It's only when another soldier dies. And then, will I trade with the 2-2? I don't believe I will. I get rid of this mountain. And dig. Trespasser. Maybe we do trade. Trespasser can exile the frontliner right away. Or Sheoldred. But no, Trespasser is safer. If opponent has Brutal Cathar, we are going to regret playing Sheoldred so hard. The Trespasser still trades with the Veteran. Or just eats one of those 2-2s. Okay, powerful stuff. I think I eat that, or we trade that. We take 7, go to 11. 7, 11. Or I just take the extra 3 and go to 8. How much do I care about protecting the Trespasser, though? I gain 1 life. There's nothing premium to exile from his graveyard. I work on stabilizing. Get his board down. Got my fingers crossed. For real, that he does not have the Brutal Cathar. Come on, don't have it, don't have it. He doesn't have it. Oh, and now even if he has it, it's not enough. We'll play the Underdog for 2, since we want to leave up Gopher Throat. And we're not giving opponent a chance to draw the Skyline Ambusher or anything like that. We'll let him do his blocks if he's going to try to block us out, and then Gopher Throat after blocks. That's perfect. We kill the Veteran. Those things both shrink, and opponent scoops it up. He doesn't scoop. I guess he's feeling like he's got a shot. I don't think he does, but whatever you think, bro. GG. Alright. Too bad about that one loss against Mono Black. Had another loss in here mixed in where we just didn't draw any lands. Kept a hand with 3 lands and drew into none. Successful overall. I love this deck. I'm confident it's the one that'll get me to Mythic. Just not right now. Maybe next time. Thanks for watching.